make sure I can hear myself. There really is a big delay in the time you hit live and in the time this platform says that you are live. So hold on, because it's still saying upcoming and I'm clearly live, so it's annoying. All right, there we go. So let me see if I can hear myself. All right, I can hear myself. Okay. So, you know there's a stop sign down there, right? Anyways, motherfuckers be speeding. Okay, so, I keep saying slow down over here. Okay. So, I was just sitting here and I was getting like a download about the karmic energy and I'm like, I don't feel like it. I really don't. But I guess it's not about what I feel like. I guess it's about what y'all need to know. You gotta know both sides of a thing. So, okay. So earlier we did that message for y'all, twin energies. And now we got the ancestors coming through. I said, what's going on in the karmic energy? Like that was what I thought. As I was like trying to figure out what the energy was, and I heard what's going on in the karmic energy. And then I got the temperance card, first card out. So I was like, huh? No. Wow, we're making progress. And then I kept pulling cards, and it was Ace of Wands in reverse with the Hermit. I'm like, great. So, yeah, great. With the Temperance and the Hermit, I got in my brain the greats. So this could be, take it how it applies. This could be a passed over loved one, could be a great grandparent of yours that's here, okay? Or a further extension of you, ancestral, right? There's definitely somebody here. And I said, what's going on in the karmic energy? And a lot of you guys are dealing with karmic energies as far as in your, the people that are supposed to love you. What the fuck? Okay? So in this energy, you know how like we come from, everybody want to say blood is thicker than water, right? So we have ancestors here who's talking about the bloodline that has come against you in this karmic energy. If you have gifts, others in your family have gifts, right? It's just how it is. As you unlock gifts, others in your family unlock gifts. It's just how it is. Okay? Well, that's how it's supposed to be. My ear is itching for a reason. Someone's not. Your ancestors are trying to show you something. For those of you guys where the spiritual warfare is coming literally from family members, that's why your angels and your ancestors are stepping in. And what they're telling me to tell you is, if you look at your hermit card, you see how the hermit has a wand, right? That wand is what you have been given. So you guys have been given this wand of creation, the spark. You guys have been selected. You have been passed the baton. Okay. You are chosen, whether these people want to like it or not. So there are people, chosen ones, that are connected to you that were able to unlock certain spiritual gems within them. And those spiritual gems that they were able to unlock due to you unlocking it first. Remember, it will happen with you first. You're the chosen one. And what you are here to do is open the door for others to be able to have better for themselves. So if you learn that you had a gift, right? You unlocked it because you nurtured it. You were guided to use it in a certain way. You still have that gift because you're using it properly. Now with these karmic people, right? They get a little bit of gifts. They get a little, power. And they think that they can use said power to dominate you. You're the chosen one that allows them to know that they can access what they're accessing. So the ancestors are saying here, we got to take these people's gifts away. There are certain people that are about to be exposed to you, chosen ones, in your own family. Okay. Some of you guys, as you were coming into the spiritual journey, your ancestors, and this is what people didn't understand, you share the same ancestry. So now it's given an energy where we got to make the ancestors choose who to fuck with. See, when it's supposed to be a family situation, the ancestors are here for the whole bloodline. If everything worked accordingly and you were called to heal and you were told to heal your bloodline, you were told to heal family members, you were told to do all this healing. Everybody was supposed to gain from the healing that the chosen one did. It wasn't supposed to be, I'm the chosen one. No, not them. I am. No, not them. Me. No. It is what it is. It is who it is. You don't pick. God does. So this is what happened when everybody want to be somebody that they're not. The ancestors have come in and said, you know what? No, we're taking that away. Some of these family members have the same gifts as you. They're just underdeveloped. See, what happens is, if it's in you, it's in the bloodline. I'm not saying you're the only one that can unlock these gifts. It's not what I said. But what I'm saying is you have a responsibility with yours. Now, everyone is supposed to learn how to use what God has given them in the upright position. Because here we got misuse and abuse of power. Spiritual power, it's a thing. You had people that were trying to dominate over you, were trying to hide things, were trying to use you as the scapegoat. Your ancestors have stepped in. Right? So there's a lot of people, and I've been talking about, it's getting really close to home. Why is that? Everybody who is external to us, who don't really matter that much, be shown to us first. Right? We know this. Then as we complete out certain things, those closer to us that like to hide behind those others, right? They eventually get revealed too. So this is what's happening in this energy. A lot of people from your same, wherever you come from, rose up against you. Okay? So the ancestors have stepped in on your behalf, chosen one, when it comes to these demonic ass motherfucking family members that think that you don't know that they are using the information that you have given to distort and fuck you up and fuck you over. There are things that are about to be unearthed. Okay? Secrets are about to be given to you, chosen ones. The ancestors are not protecting these people no more. And I said months ago, it's all family when it's family, but it can't be family if they're going against you. How the fuck can they say they love you, but then they're doing death rituals on you? These people are the people that Spirit says they think that they can make it happen because they're the closest ones to you. Because they know you more than anyone else. Their baneful magic will affect you quicker and more. But do they not see the conundrum here? Do they not see the catastrophe that is awaiting them? See, these people that are doing these things to you are not just doing them to you, chosen one, because you chosen and they don't want the world to love you. There are some things people are hiding and hope you don't have the eye to see and are trying to inflict upon you certain things right now. So let me tell you something. You're going to be seeing more, and these people are going to be asking God and crying out and saying, God, what is happening here? They're going to cry to God and say, God, why are they still here? How come it's not working? Why are they still seeing what I did? Ancestors, what's going on? I thought you don't play about me. No, but you play about your family, don't you? You play about certain things that you know. See, the ancestors is seeing the truth and they stepping in, and they don't fuck with these people no more. These people are still calling on their ancestors. The ancestors, all of the ancestors have had a meeting about this situation. What are we going to do? Because we got this chosen one and this bloodline is trying to take the chosen one out. God, they don't understand that the chosen one is in the family to save the family. God, what do we do? It's like undercover boss here. Motherfuckers don't even understand this energy. So the ancestors is taking away gifts. I don't know, my lights is going through crazy ass things right now. See? They're taking away gifts. So when these people that are doing all this baneful shit to you is sitting here asking why it ain't working, they don't have no power in the gift. The gift has been taken. They're not working with anything. These bitches think there's a magic wand out here. You just bippity boppity boo and boop. That's it. Magic. Alakazam. Magic. Like these fucking weirdos. Shh, it worked. And you still getting up every day. Loving light, bitches. God is great. God is all powerful and amazing. Motherfuckers are sitting back like, but didn't we just do... Wait, last night, we just did that whole fucking... What? They don't have it no more. You were given something, and you're going to use it properly. And your angels, your ancestors, that's both of them right here. They ain't letting this shit pass no more. This shit ain't flying no more. Gifts are being taken, which means power is being taken. These people have no strength anymore. The ancestors is tired. People keep calling on the ancestors to do their dark deeds. They dare not call on God and say, God, I need you to bind. But they'll call on these ancestors who come in peace, who come for you. The same very ones that guide you through your darkness, through that valley of, what do they say? Though I walk through the valley of the whatever, hello, the wand, the staff goes before me. Yeah. As y'all guys are being pulled through all these dark ass nights of many motherfuckers' souls, okay? Because you got to experience the darkness in these motherfuckers. As you're trying to be that guiding light and that angel and that salvation, these motherfuckers really think the ancestors is for them just because that's family. When we talk about disowning here, the ancestors are wiping their hands. The guardian angels is wiping their hands. God has already been like, I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. They don't understand how everything that they pray on and pray to is turning away from them. You know why? Because you're the chosen one. It's that simple. Everything will turn against them. Oh, okay. Everything will turn away from them. Because up there, right? See, everybody don't have access to up there, so they just think what they do down here is what it is, and poof, it's done. When we go up there, those of us that have the gift, the anointing to see heaven and what happens, to be in the spiritual courtroom, those of us that have that sight to see, we know what these people down here don't see. And what I'm going to tell you is this. When things are being weighed up on them Libra scales up there, right? And God is the judge, and the ancestors are presiding over the souls of those either they fight for or fight against. Do you understand how this goes? These people are praying to these ancestors like these ancestors can make a final judgment on these motherfuckers' lives. They can't. The ancestor ain't shit to you if you are turning away from God. The ancestor is sent to the chosen to walk with them, to protect them, to be the guide, to uplift, to enlighten. That's the hermit for the chosen. Until the chosen internalizes, they are that hermit. You understand? Then you walk alone, meaning unity. Ain't nothing outside of you coming to save you. You are it. You are the ancestor on the ground. People don't understand that. So in this energy, what I'm saying here is all of these spirits have turned against these people. They're not working with nothing no more. They don't have nothing backing them no more. Or whatever was backing them is not strong enough to overpower you. Either way it goes. So in this energy where people are still venerating, is that the word? Honoring, worshiping these ancestors, what I want to tell you is they don't give a fuck. See? They don't care. They've turned away from you. Your enemies, chosen ones, that really you don't even have any of. They're enemies to God, because the whole world can't hate you. You don't know the whole world, but everybody hates you. All right, let the world tell it. Those people, what I'm trying to tell you here is this: whatever spiritual backing they had, whatever they had behind them that was pushing them to feel like spiritually they could take you down, whatever that force was, the force is not with them. It's now with you. Damn. I said before, the light and the dark fuck with you, because even the dark knows it can't touch you. People want you to experience. The darkness doesn't want you to experience it. It's all backwards out here. So these motherfuckers is going to experience some darkness right now, hermit. And they'll have no spiritual backing, no spiritual light. If they had the gift of sight, that is gone. Third eye is closed all the fucking way. You had to get through the dark night of the soul, learning how to see in the dark. These motherfuckers should have took heed and paid attention and took notes. Because what's going to happen is you had the eye to see. You just had to learn how to use it. These motherfuckers had the eye to see. They learned how to use it and used it against you, so you couldn't see where you was walking. Now, what's wrong? What's the problem? Why can't they be out here walking around lost and in the dark too? It's time for it. So the ancestors are stepping away. And they hope that these individuals can do what they got to do out here. But they're tired of you guys pouring into people, putting information out here, protecting motherfuckers, and they keep choosing to do what you are really telling them they shouldn't do because you're trying to protect them. They think you know it all. They think you don't know this, you don't know that. You don't need to know shit. You're speaking to the soul of a person. And if that soul is so irritated by your voice, that tells you something. You ain't out here to make friends, first off. So if someone, whoever you are, chosen one, you're not supposed to be friendly. You're not supposed to be smiling in everybody's fucking face. Motherfuckers are supposed to look at you and be like, maybe I should just leave them alone. They seem like they're really into what they speak on. It doesn't seem like a good idea, but these motherfuckers really have no discernment. So why do they need gifts? Take them all away. We were all born with gifts from our Creator. God gave us all gifts to use, to expand upon, to nurture, to create abundance for ourselves and those that we love. He did not gift us spiritual sight to try to fuck someone else's life up that's trying to get it together. High Priestess out here, chosen High Priestess, chosen to see, chosen to speak, you will do just that. And your ancestors, they ride at night. They ride all day. Whew. They're losing. Yeah, they're losing. 129 on this house. That's 111. That's 3. It's divine perfection. So somebody says that's not fair. God says it's fine. So it don't matter. That's the thing with people. They want to say what's fair, what's not fair, but they are not fair people. They are not righteous people. They are not sovereign people. They are not people thinking of the greatest good of the next man or woman. No, no, no. They just want the greatest good for themselves. So this is not fair to me. But what about the next person that something ain't fair to? You don't think that they deserve fairness too? Or only you deserve fairness? No, the highest good of all concerned. That's how you live. And that's why these people are being stripped. So I'm trying to tell you, you got practitioners. You've been hearing the messages. All right. See, remember how I said people want you to be one of those ones that dabbles in the dark shit? You don't need to. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about me. I don't do shit. I light a candle. That's me just lighting a fucking candle. Every candle I light is not intention sent. That's a weirdo fucking thought process. A bitch can't light candles without being a witch now? Okay. Keep listening to people. I'm always light candles. I grew up, my mother was lighting candles. But I've just always been around fucking candles. Doesn't make me a witch, does it? Oh, maybe it does nowadays. These bitches always call me witch this, witch that, witch bitch this. Do it, whatever. If that's what you think fuels me and gives me my power to not let you do what you think you're gonna do, I'll be that. It's God, though. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't no witch bitch in me. So, for the witch bitches, okay? Whew. We got practitioners out here. We have light high priestesses, and then we have dark priestesses. We talked about this, did we not? So the light should be in the light. Even the dark knows that. So how all of a sudden, say the true ones, because I said God has people that he wants in the forefront, pushed out, that people can see, and God has people in the background, behind the scenes, in the shadow, which is darkness. The two work together to bring a balance. So if I am a high priestess of the light, right, and I'm out here speaking, right, there's a high priestess that God got in the background that sees what is being done to the light. You see? And their job back there in the dark is to help those in the light. You don't ever see these people. God creates a real order and balance in light and dark that people don't understand. So the darkest and the heaviest of shit that motherfuckers have sent me, the rituals, the sacrifices, the blood magic, the sex magic, the binding spells, the death rituals, all the shit people have sent me. Y'all must sit here and think there's no way that I'm alive without tapping into and doing that shit, right? That's how small your brain is. Well, let me tell you something. I just told you. God has people in every walk, in every corner of life. And all God got to do is tell the person what needs to be done on a person's behalf, and that shit'll get done. So when we have these dark priestesses out here, you got to know what is going, you got to know who's who. You got to know who you are. See, I don't play in the realm of darkness because that's not my job. But God has people in the darkness because they have a job. You see? So for you chosen ones who are out here and you're being met by all the darkness of the world, God has people assigned to you that know the magic. You understand? That know what's in them crates, the greats, that will never tell you, but God in them are talking. God said to the dark priestess, you understand? I need you to cover my chosen one. They're out here being attacked by this. People are doing this. People are doing that. And the dark priestess goes into her bag, whips it up in the kitchen for you. So your hands stay clean because that's not your role. They didn't know that though. They thought everything was on you. They didn't know God has people assigned to the dark realm. They don't know that God has people assigned to certain angels, certain deities. They don't understand how God uses people. So I want to tell you that. Don't ever be afraid of what you feel you see that motherfuckers is doing. Because there is another force. There is. That sees you too. Y'all have been hearing these readings, what these readers saying, these dark practitioners is going to war with your enemies. God sent that order. See, they will be measured up, judged up, and done in the same way that they had the intention of doing it to you, but your hands stay clean and the problem is dealt with. That's how God works. What a mighty God we serve. So, if people are wondering how all this dark shit ain't touching you, how that... That's how. Everybody don't hate you. And when you're God's truth, the truth is going to come to you. Yeah. They thinking that it's just you fighting this shit off. Why you think God put you out here on a public platform to be targeted, to be spiritually done dirty like this, and to have readers pick up on it. Put the pieces together. We're not just talking to people that don't believe in us. I had to really sit down and think about this. People really think that because they don't care what the fuck we're saying, somebody else won't. Who are you? Like, you're one person in a very big world. And that's why God said, keep talking. Because a lot of the people who don't like you are people that don't like you because they've already been revealed to you. And whether you have said it or not, they know. They can kind of assume if you're not fucking with them, there's a reason. You see? Guilty consciences are here. People know what they've done. And with this energy of these unalivings, oof, we've been talking about a whole lot of will fuck ups, a whole lot of deed fuck ups. We've been talking about motherfucking family members just going fucking disappearing. This is coming up. The ancestors is telling on their own. That's what's happening. The ancestors are not keeping these dirty ass motherfucker secrets no more. The ancestors are not allowing these motherfuckers to repent. The ancestors is not allowing anything to be hidden that these people have done anymore. That's their gift being taken. They were using their gift to do dirt and hide and come for you. Why would you come for the chosen one when you know that they are the messenger? I'm just confused. So the ancestors are saying, okay, shit's done now. That shit's crazy. But you saw it all, didn't you? Didn't you? You held the vision, didn't you? Of what true spirituality is about. About what it really means to be spiritual. You have gotten the wand and it was never taken from you. You have gotten the wand and God never turned it off. Do you understand what I'm saying? We have been talking about in these messages, God turning people's gifts off. Motherfuckers that usually could see everything. You see these readers out here? What are they seeing? I don't know what that is. But the Two of Swords. These motherfuckers can't really see shit. They can't. That's why the Two of Swords is coming out. The readers that can see, Two of Swords is coming out in reverse. That's God telling you that. If a reader holds up a Two of Swords, they don't know what the fuck is to come. And anything after that Two of Swords is bullshit. You know how I know that? Because the Two of Swords is unknown. Now, especially if that Wheel of Fortune comes up anywhere around that Two of Swords, it's saying the destiny of this situation is unclear. So if you want to keep listening to this reader, who knows where you'll end up? I'm just telling you. There's no reason a Two of Swords should be in a intuitive's deck in the upright. Your energy flows through your deck. The cards and the energy that comes out is because of the person holding it. The gift is in your hand. Any tool you use is a gift because it's in your hand. That means you can take anything and feel anything by holding it in your hand. And remember I said these people that was coming up against you with these tools and these devices, whatever spiritual divination technique these motherfuckers was taught, all of that shit is going against them. I told them a couple days ago to stop doing this shit, didn't I? Didn't I tell them to break down them altars? Didn't I tell them to stop venerating these ancestors? Oh, wow. Was that even a week ago? So motherfuckers ain't listening. A repetitive message means someone didn't hear something and they did it anyway. Or they did it because they heard that in spite of, see, spite is here. And all of these people have all of these feelings toward you, chosen one. And you're like, damn, I just thought I was coming to heal the world. Damn it. God, what the fuck? You told me to get up here, get on this platform, speak these messages, give the healing. Yeah, that is all God told you to do. He didn't lie to you. That's what he told you to do. And you're doing that. So again, as my index card says, you're doing nothing wrong. So if you're not wrong, somebody's wrong in this energy. And it seems like it's all those motherfuckers that didn't understand how to use their gift or thought they had more power than you because they were darker than you. And all these years before you awakened, they were able to do these things to you under the guise of, you's the weirdo in the family. You the outcast. Everybody done been talking about you forever. Everybody done always smiled in your face, talked about you when you wasn't there. Motherfuckers fake invite you to shit. Motherfuckers fake want to be family members. Motherfuckers fake care. Yeah, you, chosen one. They don't give a fuck. You got fucking jealousy in the family. For real. The shit runs deep. And the ancestors is like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be helping them. So they can't call on us no more. That's pretty much what it is. I said this before too. Your enemies, ancestors, and guides are now working with you. That's a secret that they don't want you to know. Yeah, because you're chosen. Your soul is chosen. What don't people understand? Fuck the person. The soul within the body, okay, is chosen. Do they not understand what I'm saying? Means, does not matter if they don't like you, the person. Never judge a book by its cover. We learned that. These motherfuckers ain't learning shit. They're still looking at the cover of you. They're still looking at you face value. What you have physically. What you own. What you can do out here. What you have money to afford. All these things. And they hope you don't have none of them. They hope you out here broke, busted, disgusted, homeless, no dollars, no help, at the hands and mercy of. That's what these people hope for you. For real. Well, truth is coming to you. The angels and the ancestors of these people are now on your team. So if you're feeling like you got more gifts, you're feeling a little bit stronger spiritually, you're noticing your manifestations coming in faster, this because you have more spiritual energies backing you. So it's a wealth transfer. Yeah. They had a wealth of ancestors and spiritual backing and help. And it was there for them to change their life, tap into what they were given, and grow and evolve and be better people out here. Well, if they're not doing that, they don't need that. So let's take it away. Chosen one, here you go. Do with that what you will, because you'll appreciate it. See? That's simple. So, how are you getting these downloads about these people? Think their own. Yeah. You got these angels and ancestors of your enemies, anyone who came up against you spiritually, whoever they call to, whoever they believe cloaks and protects them, whoever they try to attach themselves to, right, to do something to you. All of those things and energies and deities and spirits and all that shit that they got to do, you got that. You got that, rightfully. So, yeah. You got that. And they don't have it no more. So now when they attack you, they don't have any covering. They don't have anything. Do you see the difference? These people think they're spiritual baddies. No, they ain't. These motherfuckers have sold their soul time and time again to work with something beneath them. And they think they're more powerful than you? Okay, let's take all that shit that this false ass shit is based upon. Let's take it from up underneath them. Let's pull that rug. Now what you got to stand on? Now where's your spiritual protection? Now where's the ancestors that don't play about you? Now where's those dark ass deities that you felt so strong to misuse and abuse? Where are they at? That's why your shit ain't working. And for some people, the judgment is you already know. So when it's that time, it's that time. That's what I'm saying. This ain't going to be like a lot of readers are saying. Oh, some people will get a new chance. Some people will get redemption. Some people will be free. But some people, their judgment, they already know what the judgment is. That's why I'm not saying it. These people were already told what their judgment would be if they did that to you. So I don't need to say it. That's why these people are paranoid. That's why these people can't sleep at night. That's why these people need a light on in every room. That's why. They only they know what they truly fucked with. Only they know how dark that thing truly was. We don't need to know. We didn't feel it. So again, what they wanted us to feel, we never felt. But they will, because it's what they wanted. See? And ain't nothing we can do about that. They can't call on these ancestors that they use to abuse you. So they thought. The ancestors was always running back telling you what these motherfuckers was doing. Was they not? That's how you know. So the whole time we've been telling these people, the ancestors, the spirit guides, the guardian angels, God sees all, everybody sees everything. They still thinking they unseen. They still think that their spiritual work is that strong, that they are that cloaked from our eyes. Well, if God takes away their spiritual gifts that they have and gives them to you, that's why you can see them more clearly. Oh shit, I never knew that. Oh, you're getting pieces of these motherfucking souls is what it really is giving. They keep putting them out there. They keep just saying, I ain't worth shit. I don't want shit in life. I don't care about my life. Well, these souls are, man. I heard they're already lifeless souls. So I don't know what that, oh man. Let me get up out of here. The ancestors, oh God. Shit. We're in the year 10, right? It's Wheel of Fortune, it's karma. So it only makes sense that judgment and justice keep showing up. Motherfuckers ain't listening. They ain't paying attention. They're not paying attention. The rapture? What the fuck is that? That shit already happened. That was when God came and gathered up all his chosen select, brought them up. Take it how it applies. You got to go inward to go up, right? You got to go down to go up. You know, take it how I'm saying it. The rapture occurred. The rapture occurred when God called his chosen ones to get into position, right? The calling, the choosing of the path that you were going to walk that was led by God. That already happened for you. So these motherfuckers out here worrying and wondering and fearing the rapture of God, they don't even know what the title means. Y'all were never going to be raptured. Y'all were always put aside and marked. That's the rapture. The chosen ones have always been, oh, they don't get it. They were always marked, but now you know you're marked. You know what I'm saying? So now that you know, you can incorporate that knowing in how you live. I'm set apart. I'm covered from that. I'm protected from that. Now, when these people's version of the rapture comes, they are not. They were not called, separated, or if they were called to come out from amongst them, they didn't understand why God was telling them, move, get out the way. And they'll be a part of those motherfuckers that are over there going through the whirlwind of tornadoes and shitstorms. And the chosen ones will be over here protected the eye of the storm. Your spot was already solidified long before you chose it. Your soul was already one that God said could not be touched way before you incorporated that soul with your physical body. You see, the Hermit card is the soul searcher. That's a soul. That's a spirit. So as you are on your hermit's journey, right? Your soul searching. You're a physical person, right? Knowing I got to get in contact with, I got to find my true self, which means I got to identify with my soul, which means I got to know what that means, which means you're soul searching. You're looking for your soul, hermit, and you're walking a path of life in a physical body, and your soul is calling you to search for different things. You accumulate the things that your soul's urge is calling you to look for. You find them. You bring them home to the soul, right? Now, when we talk about motherfuckers trying to fragment you, right? And do this to your soul, a soul splitting, a soul this, a soul that. All these motherfuckers trying to attack your soul. But you are steadfast in that your mission is to soul search. So fuck what they're doing or trying to do to your soul and your spirit. They don't matter. That's what I'm trying to say. The hermit comes home to themselves when they search for it. The higher meaning, why you're here. God, why did you give me this role? God, why this? That's your soul asking. And your soul is searching, hermit. This is why gatekeep is in this energy. Motherfuckers be using words because they think a tarot card means a certain thing. They can't gatekeep your soul. Your soul has literally reincarnated into the physical human that you are so that you can connect some dots here. You have the perfect body to be the soul that God needed you to be. If you're not out here looking for your soul, if you don't know your soul's truth, what are you really out here doing? What you living for? The world? Just saying. People don't. This is why I'm saying you got spiritual people and then you have spiritualist, meaning this is a way of life. This is not a lifestyle. This is how I live. I live with the understanding that I am a physical person that has a soul that is way bigger than my body. And I'm not going to keep trying to stuff my soul down and shred pieces of my soul to suit this vessel that I fucking have to live with. No, you're going to be the soul that was reincarnated here to thrive. And with that means you will know your soul's origin. You will know your soul's truth. And with that knowledge, integration of the physical vessel is going to bring about traumatic changes for you, beautiful changes for you, hard changes for you. Because now you're not just living like everybody else. What's going to feed my soul? No, what's going to make me happy? The fuck is happiness? Happiness is fleeting. Especially if you don't got fucking self-control and you put all your happiness in the hands of somebody else and you allow them to fucking throw your happiness all around and they upset, now you upset. See why I said happiness is fleeting? Everybody's happy till they're not, but then you chosen one. Even when you're not happy, you can muster up, right? You can pull up from down there something to be happy for. And that one thing to be happy for is why you're who you are. You're chosen for real. And death to the old you. The old you is dead and gone, dead and gone. Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all might have feared that death card when you first got into tarot. Let me tell you, the greats all do. It's because of lack of information from these supposed readers who are supposed to be teaching us what we need to know. They wanted us to fear the death card. They want us to fear the devil card. They want us to fear all these cards. Not realizing that this whole deck right here, chosen one, is your journey in totality. You shall not fear any card in this deck. You shall overcome. This is your journey, not theirs. So they can keep trying to use cards to figure out your journey, see, but they still won't know. They'll still lie. They'll still make shit up. They'll still say what sounds good to keep the fans and the subscribers and the money rolling in. They'll lie for a couple dollars. That's what they're doing out here. They lying for some dollars. For real. That's what the cards are saying. They lying for some dollars. Most of these bitches out here is lying, just to be real. And they only put out here to stop y'all real ones. See, these people, because the Queen of Pentacles, what I have learned, I know I'm a Queen of Pentacles, right? That has nothing to do with money. That's how I know I'm a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the energy, right? This Fool card is the journey. These motherfuckers that got money, right, wanted you not to take this path because it didn't provide the dividends type energy. Why are you doing that shit? You ain't making no money. Ain't nobody listening to you. But these bitches be half naked and they get all the money. Wonder why. You won't settle. Thank you. You won't settle for that. No, that's not what my journey's about. So you got people over here that's very 3D Queen of Pentacles talking about a fool's journey that they ain't never walked. You see how we can use a thing and then they can use it wrong. See, when these people pick up this deck, especially when they already know that you are someone who uses a deck, they should kind of, tread a little bit lighter. These will be the people that, they're just tarot card readers. They're not gifted. They just read tarot cards. Anybody can learn to read a tarot card. Anybody can learn to read some definitions. And now, this is the strength card, okay? You're going to have to be strong. This is a Leo. Well, what the fuck? Like, come the fuck on. Someone from your past is returning with a love offer. What? This is a fucking spirit guide. Oh, they didn't tell you that, huh? That's why all these love offers never came. Where they at? The spirit came, didn't they? See? Misusing and abusing of God's gift. Yes. See? The cards are going to say it. Cards are saying it. Misuse and abuse of spiritual power, authority. Misuse and abuse of spirit. They don't understand. But that's the truth. See? Someone gonna tell me what tarot is. What the fuck are you talking about? Clearly. Everybody is not meant to be a diviner. Did you hear anything I said in this? The best thing you can do is quote me Bible verses. Go read them. What is a Bible when God is in your ear? Those who have eyes to see usually have ears to hear, which means we don't got to see to hear. We don't got to hear to see. God is great. See, some people don't just call out to God. Some people actually talk to God. See, some people have such a connection to God that when they cry, a fucking rainstorm happens. Some motherfuckers really cry out to God so much that catastrophic events can happen worldwide. Sometimes the wrath of God, when he is so upset with his people that think they know him, right? He has to show them something in the world. It's a wonder. It's miraculous. But they don't even equate that to God. So I love when people try to tell me about God and the Bible and all of these things. Man has their own way of interpreting spiritual text. Okay, we know that. They also have a way of misusing and abusing the same text. Pastors do it greatly. I'm just saying. That's why many of us were called away from that. And yeah, we don't need to learn about religion. We've done that. We still felt disconnected. It's something deeper for us. That's not everybody. We need more one-to-one with God. We don't need a middleman. That's why we became spiritual and walk with God. And then it'd be the non-believers or the doubters that will come on here and quote Bible verses and talk about tarot being of the devil. When there is no such thing as that. That's just man having to put a title on something that they don't understand and judgment. But motherfuckers who are under judgment cannot pass judgment on you. And as I said before, if God puts you in a seat, they can say whatever the fuck they want. There's a reason you're still sitting in it. And there's also a reason why we will see many people losing their seats. And we'll still sit. So these are the people that are wishing and hoping that something would happen and they just shut down your platform and all these things. And it's never going to happen that way. Because I already said months ago, you guys have been seen to be doing nothing wrong. However, your messages come out like mine, the messages needs to come out. It needs to be said. And these people behind the scenes that are making sure the lane stays open for you to keep doing what you do, yeah, they appreciate you. If you weren't going to be here, you would not be here. If you were called and you're still being called, others know now of your calling. It's only an illusion to those who don't believe. So let the haters talk. chosen ones, because this is what we're talking about. Say the gift is in the hand of the person that holds it. So when they talk about tarot being divination, bitch, we know. The fuck? You are diviners, chosen ones. Only you really should be touching these types of tools too. Only you. Because back before there was the Bible, let's talk about it. These motherfuckers want to keep talking about the fucking Bible. Back before there was a Bible, what did people use? Does anybody know? Who the people? They want to keep throwing out the Bible and Bible verses. Before there was a paper book, what did people use? Divination. Talks about the Bible. Talks about prophets. Talks about God sending messages through people, to people, for people. It says that in the Bible, which means it was happening before that Bible was created. We had ancestors using rocks and fucking looking at moons and looking at where the sun is and the stars and alignment and all these other fucking things way before tarot cards. There was many ways to divine. So don't talk to me about no damn Bible and about how it's evil and Bible verses. Because people like me who talk to God every day know what that Bible is for. And it's for people just like you, okay, who want to talk about it and know not about it. Just like people who want to talk about God and don't know him. Did I hit a sore spot? Thank you. I'm not mad. You just don't have knowledge. See? Not been taught well. These people have nothing to stand on, but the very same things that we used to stand on that we transform from. That's why we don't get mad. That's why we can see where motherfuckers coming with their weird ass hate speech comment. Because, yeah, we used to think that way, too, until God broke the motherfucking yoke. So, you haven't hatched yet. You ain't ready yet. So, pipe down. Learn some more about life. Because that Hierophant in reverse is telling me you ain't learning shit out here. Moving forward, Page of Pentacles. You should learn when the teacher taught. I'm trying to help y'all manifest, but y'all don't want to. So, anyways, moving forward. Now that we got that out the way, let a motherfucker talk. That's all they do. Even God knows that's true. They don't know what the fuck they're speaking on. Okay. They can't hear, they can't see. So what's the point? That's the Two of Swords in that energy. Motherfucker don't have no eyes to see nothing. And they don't have no ears to hear nothing. So they read the Bible for the word. They literally read the Bible for what the words say. And that's what God meant. All right. Yeah, that's what he meant. That's why I say those with eyes see and those with ears hear. There's motherfuckers really out here that read the Bible and they hear God talking to them as they're reading it. There's people out here that read the Bible and see what nobody else can see in them words. See? So let them, chosen ones. Let them keep telling you about the God that chose you to do what you do. Use your gifts the way he called you to use them. He is actually doing something. He's teaching a lesson. God is not one size fits all. Because you believe in this type of God that does this type of thing does not mean another person, okay, that believes in God and chooses to honor God the way they do is wrong. Because let me tell you something, when you're talking about God, you better be real careful. It'd be the motherfucker with all the unknowledge and not knowing that get cursed in this energy, running that mouth and them fingers. Because here's the thing, blasphemy. These motherfuckers have no discernment. They don't know what they should be saying or what they should not be saying and who they should be saying it to. That is the problem. Everybody thinks everybody is everybody. That is the problem. They just keep proving the point, don't they, God? Yep, they do. They do. And you, I guess I done hammered it enough. Yeah, these motherfuckers is karmic as a bitch. That's what's going on in the karmic energies. They know not what they do. They know not what they choose. They know not what they see. They know not what they want. They know not nothing. They know not. Chosen ones, you do know. You know that they know not. And that's enough. See? That's the difference. That's the separation. That's the divide. And that's why you're the victor. God always told you these people was gonna put you up against their version of God. They're better than you because they don't do tarot and tarot's the devil and everybody thinks this. They was always going to be better than you in this energy. But God said, that's why I need you to do it. Because everybody thinks this one way. I need to change the minds of the humans out here. Everybody's so stuck in a box thinking it has to be this way, one way, when God is Alpha and Omega. So how the fuck is everybody supposed to believe the same thing the same way and come to the same conclusion? These motherfuckers are small-minded box type energies. They need to stay in the box. They need to put themselves back in that box and just stay there and sit there and just leave y'all alone. Because they can't come up against you in this energy. Chosen ones. Man, you're going to be victorious over all this shit. 6 of Wands, man. So what's going on in the karmic energy? You're getting a victory over it. And we told them this ain't what they wanted. See? They're not happy. But all those rituals to do things for you to not get happiness, I guess it's all coming back to sender. Naturally. You didn't hear me say return shit. You don't have to return shit. Energy is recyclable. It doesn't die. Doesn't go away. It just recycles. So transmutation is here. I don't want that. It's not mine. But I'll take from it what I need. That's transmutation. What the fuck else you don't take? Where the fuck does it go? Back. What the fuck? Why are you taking from it? That's knowledge. So a motherfucker sends you an energy. I'm not saying take their negative energy. No. I need that. Let me sit with this real quick. Okay. Why was this energy sent? Okay. What is the intention behind the energy? Okay. All right. Who sent the energy? Okay. All right, cool. You took from the energy what you needed. I don't need this no more. But they don't understand that part of you. That's how you can see them. Because they keep coming towards you. Energy don't lie. Motherfuckers do. These readers is really out here calling out shit motherfuckers has been doing for years. And we just now seeing it. We be having issues with motherfuckers. All of a sudden we forgiving people. Why? Then we hearing readers talking about they doing love spells and come to me spells and sympathy spells and all these fucking spells to play on our heartstring so that they can just come toward us. How much fuck shit have these people done that they gotta weaken our... Ooh. You really want those type of people around you? I don't. Stay the fuck away. And these people that keep doing this because they want to have conversations with us. We know we don't want to talk to these people. These people know we want nothing to do with them. These people know they're crossing every boundary that we have set. They know. And then they think their love spells and their come to me's and all these fucking dumb fucking things are going to work. And we're going to be sitting here obsessed and in love and doing dumb shit. This sounds very childish. Seems like y'all already learned this lesson years ago and motherfuckers are still doing the same thing. You don't have love for these people anymore. So why would a love spell make you love them? It's actually going to make you really not like these people. It's going to solidify separations. Because I feel like, why am I feeling this way? I know you did me dirty. And here I am having sympathy for what? I'm feeling bad because you did this and I moved like that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Something ain't right. I'm supposed to feel guilty for walking away from a fucking abuser. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Your head start itching after a while, don't it? That shit makes you angry. After a while, that shit is motherfuckers really playing on your top. And you got to tell people in this energy that think they can play on your top. You ain't playing on my top. That's why I say protect the crown out here. Motherfuckers trying to play on your top. There's a reason I say what I say in the way that I word it. You should know what I'm saying. Those of you that do, you do, and you do what you do. Motherfuckers can't play with your mind to get to your heart. Can't play with your heart to affect your mind. These games can't happen no more because you're a whole person. You understand how this works to get this reaction. You understand how this reaction is going to create this outcome. You understand this. Motherfuckers done helped you very well. That's why you're chosen. So you can teach all these things to the other motherfuckers that don't know it. People don't know shit exists until it's put out there. You are inventing every day. You're creating every day that you put information out here that the world doesn't have or isn't able to have access to without you being the one to bring it. See how this goes? Building shit off of you. They want to build off of you and then take it from you too. And then think they're going to have it all. These motherfuckers ain't getting shit in this energy. If you have built something and you stand for something and you standing on that and you know people are coming to you because God said build it and they will come, and they have come and tried to take apart what you have built, best believe me in this energy. Slowly but surely, that's what God's going to do. Going to take one from over here, and take one from over here, take one from over here, take one from over here. And God's going to come on back to your building, right? He's going to build you back up with the fucking bricks these bitches took. Because it was yours anyways. They wouldn't have it if you didn't put it down. But you didn't say steal it. You didn't say steal it and manipulate it. You didn't say that. Say, take nothing from this, add nothing to this, or receive the plagues. This goes beyond the Bible. We were supposed to learn from the Bible what not to do in real life. No? Okay. Say, I can teach you something. Don't come for me and try to tell me anything. Just shut up or leave. Period. You don't have to be here. But you ain't going to tell me what God is telling me to tell y'all. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no manipulation happening over here. Okay. What's real is real. So, the magician in the upright. Look at this. See? See? Chosen ones, look at you out here. Look at you out here. Manifesting everything that you desire. You got the cup. You got the pentacle. You got the truth, which is the sword. And you got the wand, which is the clearance from God to use your gifts to bring down whatever you want. That's what the magician is. You got every pentacle. You are in charge of. You say you got everything on your table. You got the wand, you got the cup, you got the pentacle, and you got the sword. The sword is God's truth, which is the wisdom. The cup is the balance hot that is of God, the emotion. The pentacle is the energy that creates the abundance. The wand is the gift that is activated to use, to see what God needs you to bring in. Having all those things at your table, you have all that you need. And that is why, as above, so below. That is why what he is holding is a white wand of purity. That shit ain't black. He's saying, as above, bring it down here now. He's saying, it's lacking up here. Bring this down and look at the abundance. That's what you're here to do with your gift. Not magical spells and fucking rituals. That's what these bitches use their gifts for. You don't use your gifts for that. So no, you're not a magician. You're an alchemist. There's a difference. Keep using your gifts of alchemy. Ace of Pentacles. So you get more gifts. Four of Wands. A blessing on your home as well is here. Some of you guys might be moving. God is blessing your home. God is blessing your travel. There's something here, God traveling home. There's something here like God is blessing you. So some of you guys are going to be moving. God might be telling some of you guys to move away. God might be telling you certain things right now. When it comes to your home, your family, like we're talking about, the dynamics, certain things that are changing. Six of Swords is you transitioning, you being guided by God. Okay, leaving behind certain things that people wanted to root in you. This is like the uprooting and the moving on. Yeah, because the Four of Wands talks about the root, the home, where we come from. The Four talks about all the mother things and the heart things and the root and all that shit, right? So whatever things were, you're moving out of and into a new paradigm. So whatever, yeah, roots. That's crazy. Motherfuckers are still doing roots on you too. Just so you know. And I don't think you care. But yeah, motherfuckers is doing roots on you. Four of Wands. People in your family. What the fuck? And you supposed to love these motherfuckers? You supposed to care about their salvation now? Fuck up out of here. Yeah, that shit's dead. So, I don't know. You guys, keep being the alchemist of your reality. These motherfuckers is all confused. Let them be. That's perfect. Just how God needs it to be. Confuse the enemy right now. 10 of Cups. I mean, oh, shit. Alrighty. 10 of Pentacles. I said earlier what I said. Okay? Don't you be confused. Others are, but don't you be. Okay? You know what's going on right now. Okay? So these people are confused about their karma, what's happening, what's to come, what's next. And a lot of them think they can attack you, the reader, right? For speaking on this bad karma in hopes that you will open up and tell them what that bad karma is for them. How the fuck is somebody going to spiritually attack you to make you feel like you are called to give a message to them, to give them information? What? Judgment. Yeah. You weren't called to fucking tell these people their karma. No, you ain't. Some of you guys, I told you the other day, shut up. Yeah, these people in their wrong judgments out here. So if you feel the energy of somebody trying to come in and make you like hurry up and say something, hurry up and speak, hurry up and give a message, hurry up and bring some healing, no. Just as quick as you get that download, hurry the fuck out of that energy. Sit down with it. Why is somebody rushing me to give a message? If there ain't no message to give, judgment in reverse, there's no message. They don't get a message from you because they feel like you can give them one and redeem their ass. Fuck them. You move when God calls. So these people are confused. Why ain't you speaking on this? Why ain't you speaking on that? Why ain't you telling me about this? How come I don't know about my finances? How come I don't know about this? How come I... Tell them go look at your messages. Tell them it's already in there. Tell them go back. You got to go back to go forward. There's something you missed back there. You don't got to say shit else. You already told these motherfuckers the truth. You already told these motherfuckers they had a choice. And you already told these motherfuckers what they should be giving and receiving with. Okay? So, 3 of Cups. Continue. Get ready. Whatever. You about to celebrate. And if this is a breakup, I'm telling you, you're going to celebrate that too. Motherfuckers is wondering how you are so happy and they are not around. Man, you got rid of a fucking problem. What the fuck? What are you supposed to be, sad? If you wanted to be there, you fucking be there. You got rid of a fucking problem. Just say it for what it is. And you may not see it right now, but I'm going to tell you a couple months down the line, you're going to look back and you're like, damn. Whew. Shit. Yeah. Thank you, God, for showing me that. Thank you for allowing me to avoid this. Thank you for telling me beforehand how a motherfucker was going to treat me. So then when you end up in a situation, motherfucker that thinks a certain way, you don't need nothing. They're going to need me. They'll need me before I need them. But God already told you the rundown of what the fuck was to come. And I got you. You won't be alone. You won't need nobody when you go through blah, blah, blah. They don't understand this. Why you act like you don't care? Because motherfuckers don't realize how dirty they've been doing you. They do. You have been sitting back, thinking about the future, making moves, right? Envisioning a better future for this world. What you can do. What you can do to make things more perfect. Number 3. And these motherfuckers been sitting back, hoping and waiting and praying on your downfall. That's all they wait for. You to fuck up. And that's why God don't allow you to fuck up. That's why God literally bless you in front of these same motherfuckers that want you to fuck up. That's why God will tell you the truth that these motherfuckers tried the hardest to keep from you, and you'll tell them right in their face. And you won't even know. See? You don't even know half the time. The fuck? Who was that message for? See how there's 7 of Cups, right? Many motherfuckers need a truth about something. And you don't always have to see what that truth is. See? You just called to do this work. You healed your past. You're done with the past. You're not going back. So, Page of Wands for the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is good news. You should be very optimistic at this time. Very optimistic. That shit is over. That 10 of Swords is over. And you are back where you should be, as you always were going to be. The Moon in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. It seems as if a lot of you chosen ones and a lot of people outside of you are about to see where you get what you get from. They're about to see who loves you, who protects you, who gives you what you got. They're about to see some. And a lot of motherfuckers didn't want to believe it. Somebody's about to be... They're about to see a real harsh truth about a motherfucker they was coming up against and who the fuck backs this person. We've been saying it for years, but somebody's about to see and feel God moving you forward. They're about to see it for themselves. They know God is saving you from them. Hello? Whoever this motherfucker is. Because you healed. God, please free me from this situation. I have seen all that I need to see. God, please align me with a timeline where I don't got to learn nothing else through hard-ass motherfucking lessons. Did you make that clear? Did you say that when we started this new year? Did you say that exactly? There you go. You don't need to be aligned with lessons no more. You need to be aligned with blessings, damn it. So ask for them. You did the work. You still standing? I'm still standing better than I ever did. Yeah. 66. 1212 is here. Some of y'all been seeing 1212, 1221, 121, and 1021. 111, 333. You've been seeing these numbers? I'm talking to you. Chosen one, you got victory here. And the ancestors are snatching and stealing and swapping and raiding and, oh God. Tomb Raider? Oh no. Oh fuck. Remember that game, Tomb Raider? Lara Croft? Sorry. My brother used to love Tomb Raider. I could not stand her. I mean, I just could not stand the game. That wasn't my type of game. But my brother loved Tomb Raider. Look at him. Loved it. Maybe I should have played it, but it wasn't my thing. I knew of it. I watched him play it, but that wasn't my thing. Here we go with the gray truck again. We got 2 gray trucks today. But Empress, just keep speaking, girl. Keep getting these messages of empowerment, truth, sun, light, clarity. You know, you are the messenger of good news. I mean, you can't have good news without bad news, too. You know how they say, like, okay, do you want the good news or the bad news first? That's life. With everything good, there is still something bad. Because something happens for someone something good happens for someone, we must know something bad happens for someone else. That's just the flow of life. And we don't even have to want something bad to happen, but that's just it. There's good and bad to everything. I might be having a great day. Someone else could be having a terrible one. It's not my fault they're having a bad day. It's theirs. Because they choose to have the bad day. You can have a bad experience in your day and change the day around and still have a good day. No? Or do you have to take that bad experience and bring it all through your day and be miserable all day long because you don't know how to what? You don't know how to do something. You're going to be mad all day about something that happened at 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon and you still pissed off and mad. That's your fault. The fuck? Don't take that out on somebody else. I'm having a bad day. That's your fault. Take your badass day in the house somewhere. Take your badass day off this platform. Take your badass day away. Why does everybody else got to deal with your badass day? God is tired of these types. They want to come and spread bad. What the fuck? That's all they can spread around is bad. And that's why you're the gift here. See? Yeah. Literally shitting out gifts. Sorry. Literally. Fuck. All right. Are we done here, God? Do they see what they need to see? Whoa. And you want to tell me that I ain't talking to God? Fuck out of here. Do they see what they need to see, God? Page of Wands is a message of confirmation. If you're happy about this message, you see what you need to see. If you're mad about this message, oh well. Clearly you don't see what you need to see. Every message can't be a happy one. Can't make everybody happy in this energy, especially when half the motherfuckers in my energy are motherfuckers that don't want nobody to be happy. They're miserable. Their misery likes company. Ours doesn't. So high priestesses, keep listening to yourself and these motherfuckers' bad investments. You'll be seeing them in their lives. You see what many don't. You know what people assume. So I ain't gonna talk about all that noise about how you don't know and you don't see. You don't gotta prove nothing to a motherfucker. You can show them better than you can tell them. And you showing these motherfuckers is you speaking, them thinking whatever, and then God moving. Because all you called to do is speak. All you're called to do to enact judgment, the way God is calling us to do this, is tell them what they said. Just tell them what the Spirit said. Tell them what God said. Just tell them. That's it. You can't make nobody believe shit. Tell them the word. Speak it out your mouth. Okay? And allow them the free will to choose how they're going to use their better judgment or not. But what you say is what it is. And what you say is what these people are being judged upon and against. So what you say is not irrelevant. It's very much so relevant to the motherfucker that need to be paying attention. That's judgment. You don't do shit. No, I don't. I just talk. So you can say I don't do nothing. I never said I was God. I never said I'm bringing you your judgment. No, God said, speak judgment over the collective. That's all we do is speak. That's what a prophet does. God says this is to come. God says get right. God says change your ways. It's in the Bible. Motherfuckers want to talk about the Bible, right? But we out here doing it and it ain't the same. Well, I don't know why they talk about the Bible and then can't see it in the real world. That's what I'm trying to say. So we just up here talking. They're going to keep not listening and they're going to keep getting judged. And God is going to keep moving because a prophet don't speak for no reason. A high priestess don't reveal for no reason. These are very sacred people. Everybody's not a high priestess. Your everyday psychic tarot card reader may not be a high priestess. So they can't tell you what God is doing. See? This is why you must be very careful. And you must open up to what you're listening to. When I talk, it's not to make anybody feel fear, doubt, whatever. I'm a real individual. I don't have time to sit here and fucking talk to grown-ass people. Not even the way I got to talk to my kids. My kids be understanding, man. I love them. But there's some grown-ass people who have something indoctrinated in up here. And it's all, ugh, it's trash. And these are the ones God be calling us to break through. It's hard to break through to some of these minds out here. Reprobate. They think the only way is their way. Their way ain't never worked for them. They're still crying out and praying to God. And then God sends you all chosen ones. You can't help me. You can't help nobody chosen one. So like I said, more for you. You've helped all those that you can help. You can't save everybody. You can't heal everybody. You can't talk to the stupid. You can't change dumb. You know, this is in people. This is in people. And I know we're trying to help people think better, see better, be more clear-headed. But some of these people, like I said, only God can do that. So that's why judgment's happening now. You see? Judgment isn't happening for those who are doing right. Our judgment is always going to be the same. Our judgment never changes. Chosen one, our judgment will never change. When we hear judgment, it's not for us. We are not under God's judgment. Hello? Never us. Always the op. See? So I just broke something down so you cannot have fear. Because these readers out here be talking about the divine masculine is under judgment. Thank you. I said, wait, pause. Use your discernment with that one. Because some, oh yeah. And if they're under judgment, it's because they have fallen. But we already had this discussion. See? God doesn't judge us the way he judges these mortal men out here and women. No. No. Because judgment comes when two souls come together. And we got scales here. So chosen, your heart, your soul is on this one. Okay? What is the Libra scales? Why Libra? Venusian energy. Okay? Libra talks about relationships. Libra talks about Venus. Libra talks about love. Right? Scales and love. Ma'at, true justice. Okay? So motherfuckers out here, they don't understand. That's why I say measure it up on the Libra scales. You would have to then go do your research to know what Libra scales are. Ma'at, true justice, starts up there first. How is your heart? Is your heart lighter than a feather? Now the world, the op, the non-believing will say, you're a bitch, you're cruel, you're cold, you're nasty. But all they see is this persona that is given to them for their motherfucking reflection. We ain't that. That is them. That's why they see that in us. Now we must stay balanced because now we know how this shit really works. Right? So your heart is weighed up Those that want judgment for you, theirs is weighed up. And we already know. Come on now. There ain't no love in these bitches' hearts. There ain't no empathy in these bitches' hearts. No compassion. No nothing. So who the fuck is really under judgment? It's never you. And that's why you get blessed up in front of these same motherfuckers that do you the dirtiest, because their heart is the nastiest. Your heart is always going to be measured up better than anyone coming up against you in this energy trying to tear you down, because your heart is God's heart. See, when you opened up that heart chakra and you removed all them blockages, when you did all that healing, you allowed God's truth to come to you. God resides in our heart. Everybody says that, but not everybody feels that and knows that to be true. You must commune with God to feel him within you. You must know that he is real by knowing him in you, not outside of you. I'm not praying up to the sky for God. He's right here. I speak from the heart with passion because God has removed the blockages of shame that say, no, Kayla, you can't say that word. You can't put it like that. But you can. God is amazing. And he is the best that I have ever met. God has shown me people's true character. God has showed me mine. Don't ever think that you know something about my struggle, my motherfucking pain, or my hurt. Because I ain't out here crying every day for the world to know y'all bitches hurt me. Don't mean I ain't hurt. Don't mean I don't feel. But I refuse to allow y'all to think you are right. You will forevermore be wrong. I have some serious truths that I am sitting here and I'm like, God, hold me back. Please hold me back. And I don't even know if he wants me to be held back. I think he's saying it's time. There are some things that I'm about to be speaking on that God is forcing me to bring to light, forcing me to see what I'm being shown and speak on it. I will say this. My family is all I got. The one that God put together for me, right? The one that I birthed. The people that God put in my life, right? That's my family. There have been a lot of things that have been done, okay? I have had more loss than a little bit. Do y'all know when my kids was taken? I felt like I could not get up on here and talk to y'all because the world didn't want me to look too happy. Oh, you can't be happy right now. You don't have your kids. Why are you even fucking talking? You can't even be a parent. You know how much that fucking hurt me? Do y'all know the experience that caused that to happen? No. Do you know the people that was in my life that set that orchestration up? No. Do you know what I was dealing with? No. Do you know how hard it can be to try to stay alive, survive, and be perfect in every way? Never fuck up. You know, a lot was placed on me. I'll never say that I'm a perfect person because I fucked up many times, but I have taken full accountability. And here's the thing that motherfuckers keep playing on because I haven't spoken on some shit. These motherfuckers that's running their mouth God is going to reveal them to all the motherfuckers around them for the liars that they are, for the hand they had to play. I was told, you're going to do all this. You got to do this. You got to do these things. I tried my hardest. I'm out here walking around fucking pregnant. I'm out here going to court pregnant. Probation. All these other motherfucking things. Pregnant. Stressing every day I'm going to lose my child. Have my child. They take my child after they tell me they're not touching my child. Then all is said and done and I'm forced to have to sign rights over. You know, I still get met with this weird ass bullshit when I be posting pictures of my family and I can hear motherfuckers' ignorance. Where's the other one? Didn't she have another one? Where's that one? Couldn't get that one. Y'all are some fucking sick pricks. Because if I tell you the true reason, okay, the behind the scenes of these people and these places and these organizations and these systems, they don't want me to do that, though. I know that. I got to really sit with this and see if I can expose that. Because while my children were gone, while I was fighting for them, many injustices were happening. And I'm sitting here saying, well, what the fuck is this? I ain't never did this. I ain't never done that. I ain't never did this, or that. But these motherfuckers got my kids. And this is happening, that's happening, this is happening, that's happening. And motherfuckers just sweeping shit under the rug. Because they're getting a check, right? They getting money. So I'm angry. Yeah. And God knows how angry I am when motherfuckers start talking about my family. And all the ways in which they move this to move that and did that to do this and do that and put that here. And motherfuckers are still running out here lying. So let me tell you something. There are people that don't want to take accountability. All right? There are people that are losing shit. Still, because of this situation. I'm going to leave it alone. And one day, when the whole shit is over, we're going to have a real talk about what Kayla's talking about. Because there's some people that know. There's some people that know. Family, those closest to me, know how they did me dirty. Know how I busted my ass out here. Know how I tried beyond trying and trying. I gave up everything. I lost everything. And I got it all back by the grace of God, listening, being obedient, and doing the right thing. I refuse to keep dealing with these motherfuckers that want to hide behind these fucking phone screens. I'm going to expose you. Yeah. As I said that, the wind starts blowing. I'm going to expose you. I don't know if I'm going to do it in book form. Okay. Tell all. I don't know how this is going to come, but I'm going to expose y'all. Yeah. I'm going to. That's my promise. God's just having me wait for the right time. Because I know I feel it coming. And this ain't for me to hold. This is for somebody to know. I already know this shit. I already know what was done. I know. Because I have been told after the fact. See? I don't be knowing shit and I'm supposed to see everything. I'm supposed to be here, be there, be everywhere. Right? But motherfuckers that's around ain't telling me nothing. So how the fuck am I supposed to know if you ain't telling me shit? Oh, well, we thought we said. No, you didn't tell you that. No. And then my kids come home and start telling me shit, right? Something gotta give, yeah. Something about to break for real. Yeah. Cause no, I'm not holding on to this shit no more. Yeah. They come home and I'm getting hit with all this shit that was happening while they was gone. And what am I supposed to do with this? You tell me, chosen ones. Oh, we know. Chosen ones, what am I supposed to do? Right? Your kids is away from you because supposedly you're the worst thing, right? But everybody who knows me knows that I fucking love all of mine. I do the best that I can with no help, damn near. So I'm really trying to figure this part out, and then I'll be fine. Cause I know I got something to do out here. This shit gotta be known. No more. No more. They talking about there's not enough fucking homes, but they keep snatching kids from homes. They keep snatching all these kids up and putting them in the foster care system. They ain't got nowhere to put them, but they just keep taking them. I mean, come on. Let's make it make sense. We got way more cases than people to cover them. We got one fucking worker that got 20 families. So what does that mean for the motherfuckers in the system? Are they getting checked on? Are they getting looked into? How often? How often are these motherfuckers going out to the foster homes and looking into our kids? Because they're supposed to be protecting them, right? Supposedly. This is my problem here. The things that I was told, the things that were kept from me, the things my children did not speak on out of fear to these people that they waited till they got home to tell me. But I am not a good parent, right? My kids trust me with more than a little bit. And they know, Mommy, this is not the right place. I couldn't tell you then because I didn't want to mess anything up. I couldn't tell you then because I didn't want them to know and move us over here. I couldn't tell you this because I was scared that I wouldn't see you again. See? So yeah, what happens in these situations is, a lot goes on. And then you usually get back a lot more than, was taken. Abundance is everywhere. When my kids left, they didn't have no diagnoses. They didn't have ADHD. They was going to school. They have all these behavioral problems. They didn't have those. They have all these different things going on. They didn't have those. Now we got therapy over here, in-home therapy over here, this over here, that over there. And this was while they were gone. You see the problem here. So like I said, everything is not all that it seems. There was one thing that I was told, and I'm going to put this out here now, and I'm going to just leave it alone and I'm going to be done. I was told that I had to sign my rights over, right? If I did not, I would not be able to get my children. And I'm going to leave that there. I was told, don't even fight. Don't even try. Don't even worry about this. We just need you to do that. If you don't do that, you don't get that. I also was told one time when I went to court, if they tell you to jump up and down in the corner, you better do it or you ain't getting your kids. I was tormented the whole time. When I went to do the signing of the right things or whatever the case may be, I didn't have no lawyer. I didn't have nobody there. It was some real under the guise weird shit. Went to a different city, signed my rights over, no representation. Even the fucking people in the court are like, you don't have a lawyer? It's like nobody knew about this thing, but the higher ups. So I'm like, okay, I go and I do what I had to do because what would you do? I'm fighting for all of mine and you telling me this? So I was kind of pretty much told, back up off this, back up off this. Why? And I speak on this to say, my first child, okay? His birthday was yesterday. See, people don't understand what people got going on. And I love that little boy like he's my own. And I will always fight for him. And I will always try. So for those of y'all who don't know what the fuck you're talking about, shut the fuck up. My sister is no longer here. Okay? His mom, she's not here no more. Okay? So it does a little something different to me. This is when I talk about people stealing from me. Now, I understand shit happens. You take accountability. You go through what you need to go through. You change your life. You get better. I did that. But I was still stolen from. Twice. On the front end and the back end. While fighting to get back what someone else fucked up. Well, why didn't you? A bitch was scared. A bitch was fighting for her life and getting beat the fuck down. Choked out. Maybe people don't understand survival. And when you're in a situation where you're trying to survive, sometimes you fuck up. But I'm tired of motherfuckers making situations and decisions for other people and not incorporating and thinking about the whole thing as a whole thing. So chosen ones, you might have some very traumatic experiences that are coming up right now. And motherfuckers still want to be all up in your shit. Muster up that courage. Because see, people only talk about what they know about, what they think they don't know, or what you told them. And want to take what you told them and try to pick apart and see if they can get, you give what you give. And so I'm giving what I'm giving. This is what fuels me, my passion for what's right. Everybody makes mistakes. But if I'm good enough for this, why am I not good enough for that? That's what I don't understand. And then I start to think, well, people just got to hold on to things, a piece of your shit, to always hold over your head. Remember when? Oh, this motherfucking stupid ass clown. What the fuck are you speeding down the street for? Oh, anyways. Sorry. Yeah, and that's the part that I'm not going to continue to live with. The holding over my head of a traumatic past that even I went through. Because people don't realize that. They don't understand how traumatic it is for the person who's having their shit stolen. They don't think about the internal trauma that taking children from a mom causes. Oh, fuck you. It's your fault. How many of y'all have gone through this experience? I know many of y'all, and I'm not going to call nobody out, have had situations with this and people trying to judge you harshly for mistakes that you have made. And these people out here are making mistakes every day and no one is seeing them. And this is the shit that gets us angry. And this is why I say stay balanced, because it's easy to go off on a motherfucker because we can see what they're doing. But what power do we really have? Because we got to fear getting locked up. We got to fear a motherfucker using our words against us. We got to fear that we know that we're speaking the truth about a motherfucker and they're still going to take it and flip it and make it work and make us the fucking aggressor. We know all these things. It's a hard life that we live. But I've gone through a lot. My children have gone through a lot. I did therapy for 1.5 years. And I stopped doing individual therapy. I was in therapy the whole time my kids were gone. And it was not because it was DCF ordered. No, I did that shit. I did that shit. And it improved my life greatly. Anyways, I did that shit for 1.5 years. Every week. Weekly. Motherfuckers can't fucking do shit weekly any day. Yeah, they can't stick to a regimen or a routine. I did that shit 1.5 years. So don't tell me a bitch ain't healing. Don't tell me a bitch ain't trying to be a better person and see what the fuck they need to see. Okay? But I did that shit. And I got to a point where I was like, I don't have anything else to talk about. That's when you stop therapy. So I feel like whatever the fuck needed to get out, got out. Life is hard. And everybody don't have parents that got shit that they can just spoil them with. And every parent can't pay the lawyer. And every parent can't pay the judge to look everybody don't got that. These motherfuckers out here, like I've been talking about with this court shit, and these motherfuckers, their kids is set free for life. They be some of the most corrupt motherfuckers out here. They got motherfuckers employed over here and over here to cover this up, move that out. They don't got to worry about their kids going through nothing. But then there's people like us, right? We're just at the bottom and susceptible to all the injustices to keep them. Okay, anyways. Whew. There's a lot going on in this energy. Clearly, there's a lot of covering up. So, high priestesses out here, you might have to tap into your truth. Yeah. They thought you already did that. But there's a deeper truth that you have. There's a deeper truth that is wanting to be seen by you and needs to be seen by the world. That's why I stayed here this long. You've gone through a lot. People don't know your struggles. People don't know what you deal with from the day to day. People can call you whatever they want, but these people can't even see you in real life to see how you actually move unless they hire people, right? Unless people try to get close to you because they were offered a couple dollars, go see what they do, and you know how that shit goes. But they can't see you for real because you already know these motherfuckers is watching. So you're going to move accordingly. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like motherfuckers can't really see you. And if motherfuckers want to see you slipping or catch you slipping, you already got that memo, and God's not going to allow it. So keep looking to God, even when these moments where we have situations like this and a motherfucker want to make us, right? They want to make us. Give them what they want and then go away. Let them sit with that. Let them sit with what they wanted to feel. Okay? Because once we do it, it's over. We don't feel that shit no more. These motherfuckers keep wanting to make you feel and make you say and make you this and make you that. Well, do it. Get it done. Be done with it. Turn over a new leaf. Now, you did what you needed to. These people can't hold that over your head no more. There are many things out here, and that's what people is trying to make God see. Anybody can change, right? God can change you in an instant. He can change your life. He can put you on a new path. Only you and him know that. Only you and him know that. But if the path was made for you to walk, you're going to walk it, which means you protected on it. So when people are up here trying to come against you based off of other shit that has nothing to do with where you are right now, God cleared you for that. Forgiveness is yours once you forgive self. You understand? And you hold your head up and you say, I learned my lesson. I took accountability. God, you know my heart. Now set me free. And that's where freedom comes. And when you reach that level of freedom, God is going to put you out here for people. He's going to show you what that means. Because here's the thing. People out here are being put in your face. And these people have much to hide. Much to hide. Much they haven't repented for. Much they haven't fixed within their hearts, their homes, their minds, their brains, their everyday living. And they're hiding. They're hiding as good people. They're hiding in society as we doing it for this and it's really for that. These people, right? God put you in front of, and they're supposed to project onto you fear. Don't say that because this. But here's the kicker to that. These are the very same people that should be fearing what you could be exposing. So while they're projecting fear onto you, then you, chosen one, must say, why do you want me to fear giving this message? Oh, if I give this message, I'm a truth speaker. I'm going to speak truth and I'm going to reveal some lies. Huh. So if you can look at yourself in the mirror, chosen one, and you can say, I'm telling my truth. I'm living in my truth. I've learned my lesson. I've changed my life. I'm walking a new path. If you can say that when you look at yourself, then you don't got to worry about that other feeling that people want you to feel. You're chosen. You're chosen to go through shit and change. You're chosen to experience a whole lot and become a better person. The transformation says, I am not who I was before it. So people should not be holding you accountable to the mistakes of your previous unlearned, unhealed, traumatized state. Judge me by where I am now is what God says. If you cannot do that, I will judge you by the same measure in which you judge them. And you've done a lot. You've done a lot. Them? Probably not so much. Probably 9 times out of 10, not even 25% of what you have done. So, Victor. Somebody's name is Victor. My mechanic's name is Victor, but I don't know. I don't need a mechanic, so. But Victor is here. I keep saying Victor, 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 or Victor. I don't fucking know. What up, Victor? So, I'm out. That was the message for today. That's it. That's all I got. So take it how it applies. You got to be real with yourself before you can be real with anyone else. So now I'm being real with y'all. I've already seen all this for myself and I'm okay. Shit hurts still. Life is not fair. But Life is life, and all we can do is make the best out of it. In my situation, what I really, really, really plan on and try and hope for is at least being given the right to fight for what is mine. At least being given back the right to fight for what was given to me at birth. Let me say it one more time. What I hope and plan for is to be able to at least fight for what was given to me at birth. Take that how it applies. And I love y'all. Have a good one. It ain't over. I ain't done fighting.